Yo guys, welcome back to another video. The starter decks 15 through 20 just came out over here in Japan, and I wanted to do a quick video opening them up, taking a look at the new leader cards. And while most of these are reprints of other cards that have already been out, we do have a few new cards going into each of these decks, so we'll take a look at those. I'll talk about which ones I'm more excited about. I'm definitely excited about the yellow, green, and red cards coming out. And yeah, we'll just take a look, see what they look like, and that's it. So let's jump in and let's get started. Okay, so you can see they're all in line here. This is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll just go in order. Figure that'd be a good way to do it. Let's start. I'll try not to take too long opening all of them, otherwise this is gonna be way too long. And since this isn't like an actual box opening video, I'll probably cut around a little bit, like skip around with the editing and stuff. Just take out any of the unnecessary parts that you guys don't really need to see or wouldn't want to see. But here we go. We got good old Oyaji Edward Newgate here first, and these boxes are so cute and tiny, it's crazy. All right, I got some Dawn. What's the back? Oh, these are just like OG Dawn. That's kind of cool. Oh wow. So we'll take a look at all the leaders. That's nice, man. Ooh, look at that. Holy guacamole. That looks good. That looks really, really good. That's awesome. So yeah, this is just Newgate. This is your 6 life. End of your turn, take a life, Newgate. This is your leader. Oh wow, look at this. That looks... Yeah, you can kind of see it. That looks so good. Holy crap. It looks even better in person. I'm trying a different lighting setup today so that there's some light coming from this way too, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, this is the new 7 cost Newgate, 7 cost 8,000 power. On play, you can put a rested Dawn onto one of your leader characters and then activate main. You can rest this character and KO one of your opponent's characters with a power of 5,000 or less. So really, really good. Kind of like Red's 7 cost Jack. And then there's one more here. Ooh, that looks so good. Holy crap. I don't know what they're doing with the foiling here, but it looks amazing. It kind of looks like it reminds me of the Starter Deck 13 foiling, how all the like the new Zoro and the Nami and everything had the foiling. It just seems very reminiscent of that. That looks amazing. So this is 5,000 or 5 cost 6,000 1k counter. If your leader has the Whitebeard Pirates typing in its type, this character gets rush. And then once per turn, if this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effects, instead you can give this character minus 2,000. So the second effect works in any deck, but it only has rush in a Whitebeard Pirates leader deck. So pretty cool, very, very strong. I will be trying these out in Red Ace, and I mean, honestly, Newgate could go into a lot of different decks, so we'll see. So we also got this Thatch, which is a 1 cost, 2k power, and 2,000 counter. And on play, if your leader is Whitebeard Pirates, then you can give up to one of your opponent's characters minus power minus 2,000, and then after that, you can place one of your life, take the top card of your life into your hand. So kind of costly, but it's just like a 2k counter, right? I don't know if you'll really be using this for the effect. And then there's a new Atmos as well, where it's a 4 cost 5k 1k counter. And then on attack, if your leader is Edward Newgate, then during your turn, you cannot take life by any effects this turn. So like this stops leader, it pauses leader effect for a turn essentially, which is kind of nice, but it's attacking. If it was on play, I think this card could see play. I'm not gonna lie, but I think just the attacking is not good enough there. Also, there's this new Kingdu that I almost forgot about. 3 cost 4,000 power blocker, and then on your opponent's turn, if this character would be KO'd by your opponent's effects, you can give up to one of your leaders plus 2,000. So not too bad actually. Like decent. It has the 3 cost 4,000 line that you need at the very least to like be able to stand up against red purple law. And then like in a pinch, like against Lucci or something, if they're gonna go for lethal and they KO this character, then you at the very least, it's like you get an extra 2k counter, which is kind of good. That's honestly not too bad. I kind of like how they're giving red some more like KO anti-KO cards and stuff. So we got the Ace, the 7-cost NEWGATE, Thatch, Atmos, and Kingju for the new cards for that one. And then you just got, since these are all old cards really, I'm just gonna run through them. Oh, so these, I see. So these are not foiled. Normally these are rares, so they would be foiled and stuff. Oh my gosh, Rakio, that's funny. Oh, nice. So if you need some EZOs, so these are gonna be nice for people who needed like just, maybe if you needed another set too, like just pick them up. Oh, there's some weird app stuff that they bought. Okay. Alright, so yeah, these will be nice for if you just need to pick up a new set, or if you just need to fill out some cards that you're missing. This will actually be really good. So that's NEWGATE. That's NEWGATE. Let's move on to the next one, which should be Uta. Okay, next we got Uta. We got our girl. Alright, let's crack it open. Uta is a cool leader. I'm just not a fan of the film archetype at all, so it's really just unfortunate. I don't know. See, I was thinking it'd be cool if he had the film red on. All right, but there's a green card in here that I really want to try out. So, wow, that looks, oh, that's so cool. Look at that, with the musical staffs, the staff going around, and it's also like foiled. That's so cool. And the musical notes and everything. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like this better. Honestly, some of them I kind of like better than the original leader ones. So first we got this Uta. This art looks awesome as well, by the way. So 4 cost 6,000 to blocker, and then activate main once per turn. You can trash one film type card from your hand, and then your leader or character, up to one of your leader or characters gets a Rested Dawn. So with no counter, I don't know how I feel about this. It's similar to the new blue Boa Hancock that came out, but it doesn't seem very as utilizable. Just because, once again, you have to trash a film card, so it's like, it's only kind of works in Uta, I guess. And then let's check this bad boy out. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I really like this illustration, but it's also like something. This is something a little weird about it, but it's awesome. Foiling looks amazing too. So 9 cost 11k, which is huge. On play, you may KO one of your opponent's rested characters. So this is huge. I think this will go ham in Bonnie and maybe Carrot. This is a kind of a cheese card in Yamato or something. Some other decks will be able to just run this for fun. We'll have to see. This is one of those cards that like it's really hard to guess how it will actually play into the meta or into the like certain decks, but yeah, just a strong enough effect though. And we got this Luffy. It's 2 cost 3k power, 2k counter. Yeah, if your Uta is rested, this character gets plus 1k power. So maybe if he had a higher power stat line, it would be good, but it's essentially right. It's just another 2k that you can choose from, I guess. And then we have this Gordon. That's a 2 cost 0 power, 1k counter, blocker. And then when your opponent attacks, so you may trash any number of music type cards from your hand. And then for every 1 card that you trash, your leader or character gets plus 1k power. Such a weird niche use case here. And it's not film, it's music. It's music type cards. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. That just seems completely useless. Yeah, this Katakuri, I forgot. So if your leader is film type, then, and you have 6 or more rested cards, this character gets plus 2,000 power. Okay, so we got the Shanks, Uta, Luffy, Gordon, and then Katakuri for the Uta starter there. That should be it, I believe. Yeah, that's right. And then you just get like the new, like weird, like anime screenshots for some of those. But like, I know this used to be a expensive card in the West, so like there's certain cards that are probably good, right? I'm just running through them so you can see. This Luffy's cool. So that's it for Uta. Next up, I think will be Blue Doffy. All right, next up, 17. Good old Doflamingo. So a cool leader. Blue's not really my style. I do like the green purple Doflamingo though. That's a lot closer to my style. I just don't like to play film. So any non-film archetype for that deck is a friend of mine. But I think this leader might be Oh my gosh. That looks so good. This one might be my favorite out of all the new ones. Just because, oh, look at that. The threads. Oh, man. That looks amazing. I'm not going to lie. Like, even his glasses, bro. That's crazy. Nice. All right, so. Got a few new cards. This Law, 4,000, or 4 cost 5,000, 1,000 counter. And then on play, you can return one of your own characters to your hand. And then if your leader is the 7 Warlords of the Sea typing, you may return 1 cost 4 or less character to its owner's hand. So just more like bouncing abilities and stuff like that. Then we got this Hancock, this Boa. Wow, that foiling is awesome. I really like this art, but it weirdly feels like she's like scrunched. She's like scrunched down, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's just me. But 4 cost 6,000 blocker. On play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and return them in any order that you like to the top or bottom of your deck. And then you can give one of your 7 Warlords of the Seas leader or character type card up to 1 Rested Dawn. Sorry, there's a lot on there. I just wanted to make sure I got that right. Nice though, very nice. And then we got this. So we got this Buggy. And it's a 2k counter, and then on play, look at the top 3 cards and return them in any order to the top, but only to the top. So, yeah, like just a 2k counter that in a pinch you can help stack your deck. And then we got this new Crocodile, 4 cost 5,000, 1k counter. And then on play, you can show the top card of your deck if the 7 Warlords of the Sea type card, draw 2 cards, and put 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. So just stacking, right? Drawing and stacking. This is like incredibly strong. But to me, this next card right here, this is like the best card for Doflamingo right here. This makes you don't have to play Perona anymore. That's how strong it is. And you can go second with Doflamingo and it's still really strong. So 2 cost 3,000 power, 1k counter. Activate main once per turn. You may place 1 card onto the top of your deck. Then give your leader up to 2 Rested Dawn. So this just goes really well with the Doflamingo leader effect and helps you set up some really spicy, crazy plays early game. And if he sticks, right, it's basically just free Dawn that you're getting put onto your leader. So then, oh yeah, I forgot Overheat. You just think of this as a Nami card. You forget that it came out with Doflamingo. Kuma, good old Kuma. This Weevil too. Moria, Mihawk. Oh, blocker, 1 cost blocker law. And little Jinbei. Nice. Alright. So that is it for Doflamingo. We will be doing, I believe, purple is next. Okay, next we got purple Luffy. So I like purple Luffy. He's a cool leader. I actually messed around with him a little bit in OPO5, but ended up liking Enel better. So that was the deck that I played a lot more. Out of the way, move to Dawn. Ooh, pretty cool. I don't love the art on this one as much. I think we all know that new PSA collab card is probably a little bit better, right? But still cool. Like the foiling looks really cool. I think it's just a bit of an awkward position for Luffy here, but definitely awesome. This card's cool. We got Zoro Juro. So it's 4 cost 6k, and on play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for a purple Straw Hat card. And show it and put it into your hand. Then you may place the rest in any order on the bottom of your deck, right? So it's a purple Straw Hat card switcher. Then, oh wow, this looks really good in person. Dang, that's awesome. That looks so good. So Luffy Taro, 7 cost 8k power, and then on play Dawn -1. You may play a 5 cost or less purple Straw Hat card from your hand, up to 1 purple Straw Hat character. Pretty good. I think it's simple, right? It's simple, but I think it's gonna be pretty strong. Then we got the Usohachi, 3 cost 3k, 2k counter. On play, if your Dawn area has 8 or more Dawn, then you may rest up to one of your opponent's 5 cost or less characters. So kind of like a 2k with some utility there, so not too bad. We got Onami, another Onami card. Never hate to see it. I do think this one, I know she's doing like the ninja pose, but it also looks like she's about to do like the concho to someone. If you know what a concho is, that's pretty funny to me. But it's a 4 cost, 2k power, 1k counter, blocker, and then on play, if you have 8 or more Dawn in your Dawn area, you can trash one card and draw two. Yeah, trash one card from your hand, draw two cards. And I also learned recently, I think it was like a video that Gavin and Kitaba-san did on the like official One Piece channel, that if you do not have any cards in your hand, you can still draw two cards, which is like, wow, okay. I think they could have worded that better, because it's not like the Enel effect where it's like do this first and then after trash a card from your hand. It says trash one card, then draw two cards. So a little confusing, but if I am not incorrect in seeing what they were talking about, I believe you can draw two cards even if you do not have a card in hand to trash when you play her. So if she's the last card in your hand, you play it, you can still use your effect, apparently. And then we have Sangoro. Stanji, 5 cost, 6k, 1k counter. And then it's when attacking once per turn, if you have 8 or more Dawn in your Dawn area, draw one card. This is really strong. I think this is pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Has the counter, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 5 new cards for Purple Luffy there. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next we got our boy Smoker. Smoker. Smoker's a cool leader. One of my favorite black leaders, honestly. I don't really play black, but I like Moria and I like Smoker. I kind of like the old Rob Lucci too, but that's about it. Ooh, this looks good. This looks pretty good. Check that out. Looks nice. Smoker's cool. Yep, good old Smoker. And then, woo! Check this bad boy out. Check this bad girl out. Dang on Tashigi, man. Looking very healthy. This is really cool art though. I like the way this looks. So yep, it's Tashigi, new Tashigi, 5 cost, 6,000 power, 1k counter. Already pretty decent stats, right? On play, if your leader is Smoker, then you can give up to one of your opponent's characters cost -4 for this turn. And then activate main once per turn. If this was the turn that this character was played, you can place one of your opponent's cost 0 characters into the trash. So not KO, it's a trash effect like 6 cost Brook and 9 cost Kaido. This is really strong. I like that they were just like, all right, we'll make it has to be with Smoker, but then we can make it really strong. So I appreciate them doing that. We got another abundantly healthy Hina card here. 4 cost, 6,000 power, Dawn ×1 on your opponent's turn. This character is cost +4. So if you have a Dawn on her during your opponent's turn, it's an 8 cost. Then activate main once per turn. You may return 1 card from your trash to the bottom of your deck, and then you can attach 1 rested Dawn, up to 1 rested Dawn to your leader or character. So again, with like the rested Dawn attachment kind of effect there. Then we got this Sengoku. It's 1 cost, 1,000, 1k counter. And then on play, you can trash 2 Navy type cards from your hand. And then if your leader is the Navy type leader, you can draw 3 cards. This does seem pretty strong for like cycling and building up your trash. I don't know if it'll end up seeing play, but like the potential value of this card is pretty big. I can see the potential there. Then we got Smoker. This one, I don't know. This doesn't look like Smoker to me, and it's just like, I don't know. It's cool art. It just looks kind of way too off character for me. Not the biggest fan of this one. So 6 cost, 8,000 power, and then on play, you can trash 1 black Navy type card from your hand. Then your opponent's 4 cost or less, up to 2 of your opponent's 4 cost or less characters until the end of their next turn cannot attack. So kind of a weird stipulation there. It has no counter, so I don't know how much it'll see play, but like potentially a strong card. It's like, but would you rather just be KOing something? That's kind of the question I think you have to ask yourself. So we'll see. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really sure. But one more here with Garp. 3 cost, 4k, 1k counter. Blocker, activate main once per turn. You may return 1 card from your trash to the bottom of your deck. And then you can give up to one of your opponent's characters cost -1 for the turn. This is actually kind of strong. I think this is kind of strong. I'm not sure if it'll actually see play, but actually it seems pretty strong to me. So that's, yeah, 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 new cards. And you just got Kobe. Oh, Tsuru, nice. Hozanante, Sol, Helmeppo, Yamakaji. Everyone knows Yamakaji. Oh, look, it's Ice Age. Nice. Virgo. Forgot about Virgo. And brand new. Nice. I actually needed some of these cards for some, like a Perona deck that I'm trying to build, so that's nice. So that's it for the black deck, and next is the last one. It's gonna be Katakuri. All right, last but not least, Katakuri. So this is without a doubt the one I was looking forward to the most because of a certain card that's in here in this deck. Let's get rid of this done. I have a feeling this leader is gonna look pretty cool too. I've never really played Katakuri. I'm thinking about giving him a shot. I don't know if I'll end up just... He can be... Because there's a new Egghead, kind of like really Egghead heavy and Wano cards like Kikunojo and Nekomamushi trigger build that you can run with Katakuri. So, might be cool. I'm thinking about building it out and just trying it. This looks really cool though. I really like it. I love Katakuri as a character, and it's unfortunate sometimes that he gets like a bad stigma in the card game. Kind of like Red Purple Law is now. But I love donuts. I love old-fashioned donuts, so I feel a brotherly kinship with old Katakuri. Ooh, that looks pretty good. So this card seems like it's strong in certain situations, but I'm not so sure. So it's a 5-cost, 6,000 power, counter 1k, blocker, and then activate main once per turn. You may flip the top card of your life over, and then you can give up to one of your leader or characters up to 1 Rested Dawn. So show your top life, attach a Rested Dawn. I guess like in Katakuri, I think this could be strong sometimes. I actually tried this with just like proxies in Yamato. It wasn't too strong. There just weren't enough situations. The thing is though, like a 6k blocker is never a bad, like 5-cost 6k, 1k counter blocker is never bad. It's just, I don't know if it's good enough kind of a thing, right? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And now, so the card that I've been waiting for weeks now, honestly. Like I haven't been playing much Yamato, just at locals and stuff because I've been waiting for this card to come out. I've been testing proxies of this card in Yamato, and it's extremely strong. So that's just a given. Plus, this looks amazing. This is a new contender for 7-cost Mom, and it's just like in certain metas and certain situations, I think this card is just going to be stronger. So it's a 6-cost, 7,000 power, and then on play, you may trash 1 card from your hand, and then your opponent must choose one of the following. They can either trash 2 cards or trash the top card of their life. So it's you know, classic Big Mom, just putting people in these like bad situations where it's like neither of them are good. Damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situations. That art looks amazing. I will be running this card in Yamato for the next couple of weeks, so hopefully it ends up being as good as I hope it will, but I cannot wait. So next we have this pudding card, which I didn't even notice until I saw the full art, but this is a Reiju here. But the effect is 3-cost, 2k power, 1k counter. On play, you can take the top card of your life. Basically, you can restand one of your 3-cost or lower Big Mom Pirates types character cards. So if it's rested, you can make it active again. Really niche. If it was not 3-cost or less, if it was maybe 5-cost or less, this card could be really good. If it was a 2k counter, then maybe even the 3k, I don't know, or the 3-cost or less. Just seems really weird and niche, but yeah. So then we got a new cracker card. Really love the art on this one. Super cool. Kind of wish this one was foiled, not gonna lie. So 4 cost, 5,000 power, 1k counter. And then once per turn, if this character would be KO'd by effects, instead you may trash the top card of your life. And then the trigger is you may trash 1 card and play this card. Also, I forgot to read the trigger for pudding is you may rest up to one of your opponent's 3-cost or lower characters. And this is like the other cracker, like a lot of the Big Mom Pirates cards. It's just trash 1, you can play this card. So not too bad, not too shabby. And then this is an interesting card. 3-cost, 3,000 Brûlée, 2k counter, so it's a 2k counter. Yellow's got another 2k counter to work with. And interesting here, also Carrot, shout out Carrot, let's go. The trigger is you may look at the top of yours or your opponent's life and then choose to move it to the top or bottom and then take this card to hand. So you hit this out of life, you trigger it, and you say, for example, like, let me see your life, your top life, you see it, and you decide, okay, I want to keep it on top or put it on bottom, and then you still take it to hand. You don't have to trash it. So kind of like a cool little tech card. I don't know if this is ever worth it to run in an L, but it would be kind of cool to see like oh, okay, I'm gonna look at my own life, and it's like, oh, so you're the one who should disappear. You just slap that bad boy at the bottom. But yeah, like kind of an interesting card. I like this. I like this because it's not too strong, but it does like allow you to get into some kind of like good, powerful situations. But yeah, that's it for Katakuri, and that's the last one. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which one you're looking forward to the most. Like I said, I am so excited to try out that new 6-cost Mom in Yamato, and I'm excited to try out the 9-cost Shanks in a few different decks too, and the Red Ace as well. I might even play Whitebeard a little bit and try that out, but Red Ace is still probably my favorite of all the Whitebeard leaders, and he's one of my favorite leaders. So I will be trying out those decks, seeing what those new cards can do, if they can shake up the meta or anything. My prediction is actually that the blue Doffy is actually going to be the main one to kind of shake things up. Katakuri's been kind of coming up a little bit too in OP08, but I think blue Doffy has the potential to be somewhat of a menace, kind of going into the last remaining weeks of Red Purple Law still being playable. We don't know. August 12th, we're getting the new bans and restrictions. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.